With me now, ladies and gentlemen, the North American Heavyweight Champion and the Southern Heavyweight Champion, Terry Golden, along with Princess Dee from Brentwood, Tennessee.
That's exactly right, son. You know what? I got to give thanks to somebody this year. It's Christmas time, Bert Prentice. You've been running them big jaws about how you think you got control over my woman over here. I don't think so. You see, I don't walk around looking like a jackass with some little crown on my head trying to be something I'm not. I don't hang out in playgrounds, and I don't hang out outside play schools. You see, I got a real woman, and I'm a real man. And you know what? That woman helped me get something I've wanted all my life, and right now I'm fixing to give you something that you've wanted all your life. A couple weeks back, she said she wanted something for Christmas, sweetheart. Well, I was walking down Rodeo Drive last week, and I picked a little something up for you.
Oh.
And right here it is. Just shut there and shut up, son, before I slap the fat off your face. Open it up, sweetheart. It's all for you, baby. Go ahead.
Terry Golden has purchased Princess Dee a gift. Brian, are you on this? It's an awful big box. Looks like very expensive wrapping. What would you have bought her for Christmas?
Ow, Terry!
Oh, give me a break.
That's the real deal right there, baby. And I don't buy me coats for what you pay me, son. You get that the hard way. This is what it is, baby. Slide it in there. This is class.
As the fake as the blonde in her hair.
Look at this, Bert Prentice. And all the ladies in Brentwood, we're going to have tea tomorrow, and we can compare our minks.
I think she's almost speechless.
Come on, sweetheart. Let's go compare something else.
Oh, my gosh. Get out of... Unbelievable. Terry Golden surprising Princess Dee with a full-length mink. Merry Christmas. We're getting right to the action this week, ladies and gentlemen. In the ring, the Colorado Kid in the multicolored prints against Frenchy Riviera, the 451-pound male stripper from the south of France. There you see the towel boy, Paul Adams, in his corner. This is action that was taped last Sunday at the Nashville Fairgrounds Arena. The Colorado Kid, the former North American heavyweight champion, giving Frenchy Riviera a dose of his own medicine. Also, Colorado Kid, as you know, defeated Jerry the King Lawler, and he now is the former unified world heavyweight champion. The Colorado Kid. Also, he used to compete in World Championship Wrestling, and now here is at Music City Wrestling full-time, taking on 450 pounds of Frenchy Riviera. Reverses him into the corner. Colorado Kid, referee calling for the break, and it's a clean break by the Colorado Kid. Well, ladies and gentlemen, just a few days till Christmas. Hope you got your shopping done, but it's all brewing up for the big night, Christmas chaos. Wait till you see the lineup we have for you Christmas night at the Nashville Fairgrounds Arena. The box office, stop by and see Christine Jarrett. She'll be there about 6 o'clock and open up for you, and you're going to see 8 of the best matches simply you have ever seen in your life. And I want to say a special thank you to all the fans that came out last Sunday afternoon and saw that special card. It was a great, great afternoon of wrestling, and we had a great time. And I tell you, there's nothing better than the Nashville wrestling fans in the Nashville Fairgrounds Arena. They just go hands in hands. And I tell you, God has really blessed me with this promotion, but even more so blessed me with the greatest wrestling fans in the world. And I know we're going to pack it out Christmas night right out there at the Nashville Fairgrounds Arena. Get there early, ladies and gentlemen. Something for the kids, something for the adults. And I tell you, we got some feuds brewing, as you're going to see today. Frenchy Riviera with a handful of hair. Colorado Kid charging back in. Gene Johnson's doing his best to keep the former champion away from Frenchy Riviera. Frenchy Riviera, he knows every shortcut to take. Of course, he has that dangerous Paul Adams there at ringside. I know he comes out here and says, well, you know, I'm only a part-time manager now. I don't do this full-time. Well, I tell you what, when Frenchy Riviera is in the ring, it seems Paul Adams is always lurking around somewhere. I tell you, a big match signed for Christmas night, ladies and gentlemen. Bad, Black, and Beautiful, the tag team, along with Derrick King as our manager, will be going for the tag team title belts of Shane Eaton and the Thrillbilly. Chris Michaels will return Christmas night, as will Boogie Woogie Boy Gary Valiant. And a lot of Christmas exciting action coming up, ladies and gentlemen. And the big night is sponsored by our new sponsor, Check Exchange, the corner of Murfreesboro Road and Thompson Lane. Stop by and see Greg for a great deal. They'll cash your check, and heck, they'll even hold it for a few weeks if you need them to. Check Exchange, corner Murfreesboro Road and Thompson Lane. Frenchy Riviera has a headlock on the Colorado Kid. I tell you, Frenchy seems more interested in dancing than wrestling, and if a male stripper is what he wants to be, he needs to do that. Of course, he probably doesn't get a lot of gigs. I don't know who would really want to see him. Oh, Colorado Kid takes 450 pounds down to the mat without the use of pulling the hair. There you see on our mat, Autoland. When you want a good car, ladies and gentlemen, there's only one place you need to go. Autoland, 650-0500, Nashville, Tennessee, corner of Brawley Parkway and Gallatin Road. Stop by and see Dwayne at Autoland when you need a vehicle. Weekly payments, still working out, low down payments. Check out Autoland, corner of Briley Parkway and Gallatin Road. I want to say a special hello also to another great sponsor, Glenn Gray's Auto Parts. Glenn Gray's Foreign Auto Parts in Laverne. You'll see their name in the middle of the ring real soon. Glenn Gray's Foreign Auto Parts out there in Laverne. I tell you what, he's got the best used auto parts place, I think, in the whole country. Nationwide, as they say. Colorado Kid, thanks for the use of pulling the trunk. Frenchy Riviera gets him in the corner. Now 3 shoulders and a punch to the midsection on the Colorado Kid. Frenchy Riviera seems like he's that Mrs. Slocum. If you ever seen that show, Are You Being Served, on public broadcasting, he's like Mrs. Slocum. Every week he comes here, he has a new hair color. I'll tell you what, Frenchy Riviera taking the boots now to the Colorado Kid. Paul Adams loving it at ringside. Frenchy Riviera picking it up by the hair again. And a fist to the forehead of the Colorado Kid. Come on, referee, open your eyes. And a boot to the Colorado Kid. Drake's Colorado Kid over the second rope. Gene Johnson calling for the break. Frenchy Riviera, formerly one half of the Centerfolds, and they too were tag team champions at one point. Frenchy Riviera now rakes the eyes of the Colorado Kid. Paul Adams gloating out there at ringside. The fans hate Paul Adams. Ladies and gentlemen, if you've never seen a live wrestling show, Christmas night, you're going to have your whole family over. That's when you need to come. Christmas night, see Christmas Chaos. Nothing like seeing it live, ladies and gentlemen. And the Nashville fans are a show within themselves. Oh, Colorado Kid with the claw, trying to get the claw on Frenchy Riviera, and he will have none of that. Tell you what, the Colorado Kid has brought back that patented claw hold made famous by Fritz von Erich. Unbelievable. And I tell you what, Colorado Kid has defeated many a big-name opponents with that dreaded claw hold, and Frenchy Riviera wants nothing to do with it. Paul Adams up there now on the ringside. They're going to make sure Colorado Kid, is distracted. Here comes Frenchy Riviera from behind. See, Colorado, thank you, fans. They tipped him off. Colorado Kid, I tell you what, he knows how to communicate with the people at ringside. Frenchy Riviera calling for a test of strength and kicks him in the midsection. Backs him into the ropes. Frenchy Riviera. Paul Adams needs to get down off the ring. He's doing nothing but distracting. Frenchy Riviera has a stretch of tape that is choking the daylights out of the Colorado Kid. There you see it fall to the mat. Frenchy Riviera now throws the Colorado Kid to the arena floor. Of course, I wonder what old Paul Adams is up to. Here he comes, and you know what he's going to do there? He takes that towel and wraps it around the throat of the Colorado Kid while Frenchy Riviera has the referee in the ring. Give me a break. Now, Colorado Kid's up and looking for Paul Adams, and I think he's found him. He's hot on the trail of the towel boy, as they say. Colorado Kid. Adams rolls in the ring, goes across. Frenchy Riviera there to stop the Colorado Kid. Backs him in the corner, choking the daylights out of him again with that tape. Frenchy Riviera taking the breath literally out of Colorado Kid, the former unified world heavyweight champion. Picks him up with a handful of hair. Frenchy Riviera and a headbutt down hard to the mat. Colorado Kid there reaching for the second rope. Frenchy Riviera, 451 pounds from the south of France. And I tell you what, that's 451 of the meanest pounds you're ever going to come in contact with when you wrestle him. Whips the Colorado Kid across. Ducks under, comes off. Oh, there's one of the patented Colorado Kid drop kicks. Nobody does it better than the Colorado Kid. Springs off, and another one. What a deadly drop kick that was. Frenchy Riviera is reeling away now, Colorado Kid, and he's got the claw on Frenchy Riviera. He has it applied. He has it applied. Count of 2, count of 3, and the Colorado Kid wins another one with that patented claw hold. The winner of this match, the Colorado Kid, and he has got Frenchy Riviera going to be leading some Excedrin tonight. Wait a minute. Adams distracts the Colorado kid. Frenchy comes from behind. Again, choking the daylights. Big splash from behind. Whips him into the corner. Oh, my gosh, a locomotive right into the corner. Colorado kid is down. He's hurt. His back is hurt. My gosh, I think I heard it snap clear out here. What's he doing now? He's got a pair of scissors. Brian, he's got a pair of scissors. Somebody, hey, they're cutting the Colorado kid's hair. What are they doing? They're cutting the Colorado kid's hair. Help's on its way. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you just see it. Frenchy Riviera Paul Adams in the ring, attempting to cut the hair of the Colorado kid and did a pretty big gash out of your hair.
I tell you what, Frenchy Riviera, Paul Adams, you want to cut my hair? You think you're some kind of barber? Let me tell you something, pal. There's a lot more where it came from. All you got to do is come on back here and get some. Tell you what, you want to cut my hair? Put me in a hair match with him. I'll show you cutting hair. I'll strip you bald.
Wait a minute. You're going to put up all of your hair?
All my hair. He done got some of it. I tell you what, if you'll stick your face back out here, I'll cram this so far down your throat, you won't know who you are. And then I'll cut you bald. I'll shear you like a sheep.
It's in the heat of the moment. I think you need to think about this.
No, there ain't no thinking nothing. I tell you what, I just lost my belt. And then he wants to come out here and cut my hair in front of all my friends. No, right now, it's probably the maddest you'll ever see me. And I tell you what, Frenchy Riviera, you step your nose back out here. Terry Golden, you come on back out here because I'm mad and all hell's breaking loose because the Colorado kid's going on a rampage.
Well, if you want the match, you got it. Hair versus hair. Somebody's going to be shaved bald Christmas night, either Colorado Kid or Frenchy Riviera. Yes, you got the match.
This is a cue ball match, baby. We're going to paint an 8 on the back of his head when I get done.
Christmas night, ladies and gentlemen. Hair versus hair. Okay, back to action here on Music City Wrestling. This is going to be a tag team match, ladies and gentlemen. In the ring, Jamie Dundee and Terry Golden. And as their partners, they form the team of PG-13 against Golden and Flanagan. What a great match. This would be a main event in any arena in the country. Let me tell you, PG-13, the tag team of the decade, has held the World Tag Team title belt 7 different occasions. 2 tough hombres from the hood, taking on Terry Golden, who's currently the North American Heavyweight Champion and the Southern Heavyweight Champion, along with one of the more maniacal wrestlers, Flash Flanagan, here at Music City Wrestling. There you see Wolfie D coming in to help his partner, Jamie Dundee, now being worked over, double-teamed, if you will, by Flash Flanagan and Terry Golden. Up and over, Jamie Dundee has Flash Flanagan down. There's Princess Dee up on the rope as a distraction. Let me tell you, if Terry Golden is out there, you can bet that Brentwood tramp, Debbie Combs, also known as Princess Dee, will be close by his side. In fact, coming up in the show a little later, there's a special surprise Terry Golden has for Princess Dee, he tells me. Flash Flanagan working on Jamie Dundee. Now they're in the middle of the ring. The crowd loves PG-13, but they hate this Brentwood tramp, Princess Dee. Right here, this is Action 2, coming from the Nashville Fairgrounds Arena, the home of Music City Wrestling. Want to say hello to all the great wrestling fans over in Dixon, Tennessee. Tell you about a big card coming to Dixon on Friday night, December 26th. The day after Christmas, we'll be coming to Dixon at the Fleetport Convention Center. They're at exit 172. I tell you what, Dixon, great matches coming. A 4-way dog collar match, Colorado Kid, Flash Flanagan. Whoa, did you see that? Jamie Dundee on Flash Flanagan. Simply takes him out with that. Reverse powerbomb. Wolfie D trying to get the crowd up and roaring for Jamie Dundee, which they're already doing. Terry Golden screaming at his partner to make the tag. Gene Johnson staying on top of the action. Getting back to Dixon. Wrestling in Dixon Friday night, December 26th. Tickets already on sale at the Fleetport Convention Center over there. Having a 4-way dog collar match. Wolfie D will be there. Paul Adams, Terry Golden, the list goes on and on. Terry Golden laying the boots now to Jamie Dundee. Jamie Dundee has took one heck of a beating. We joined this match about 7 minutes into the match when we came on the air today. And I tell you what, this match was something else. Taped last Sunday at the Nashville Fairgrounds Arena. If you're part of that crowd, we sure appreciate you being there. Over 200 tickets have been sold for Christmas Chaos already, ladies and gentlemen. The box office opens at 6 o'clock Christmas night, and we want to see you there. Christmas night, after you've opened the presents and you've had the dinner, You either go to the movies or you go to a sporting event. Well, there's a sporting event going on in Nashville, Tennessee, and it's called Music City Wrestling. And we're going to be out there Christmas night for Christmas Chaos 1997. And a tag to Wolfie D, and Wolfie comes in and a house of fire. Punches Golden, punches Flanagan. Clothesline down, and a clothesline on Golden. And knocks Flanagan to the mat. Wolfie D up and over, Golden outside the ring. That's the way you do it, Wolfie D. And that is why Wolfie D is one of the greatest wrestlers of all time wrestling here at Music City Wrestling. Wolfie D spinning Flash around. Whoa, and a crash landing. Count of one, count of two, and Golden interrupts the count of three. Wolfie D, I tell you what, tag team or singles competitor, he is simply one of the best, and no doubt in my mind he's going to be a marquee player in the world of professional wrestling in the years to come. Picks Terry Golden up for a body slam, down hard to the mat. Jamie Dundee up and tilt-a-whirl down on top. Count of one, count of two, count of three, and your winner, PG-13 at the tilt-a-whirl right there, PG-13 on Terry Golden and Flash Flanagan with Princess Dee on the outside. What a great victory here today to start off on Music City Wrestling. Now there's a skirmish in the ring. What's going on here, Brian? Flanagan is up in the ring and has posted Jamie Dundee from behind. Cameraman, get back in on the action. What's going on? Wait a minute. They have handcuffed Jamie Dundee to the what's Princess Dee doing? She's handcuffing Jamie Dundee to the rope. She's handcuffing Jamie Dundee to the rope. Now he's got the handcuffs. They've knocked him silly. JC's trying to get away there. Princess Dee holding him there so he can be handcuffed. Well, sure, they've taken him out of the fight now. She's choking the daylights out of Jamie Dundee. What a maniacal victory. Wolfie D knocks them both down. Now Wolfie D coming to the aid of his partner. My gosh, this has simply gotten out of control. What's going on here? Terry Golden now not leaving the ring. Wolfie trying to get his partner unhooked from the handcuffs. Oh, and oh my gosh! Did you see that? Just lamb blast Wolfie D with a chair. Golden now. Again, a chair to the forehead. Flash Flanagan now coming in the ring. That can only mean trouble. Wolfie D is bleeding. Oh my gosh, what a gash. Flash Flanagan just cheerleading this whole thing on. There, Golden just kicking the daylights out of Jamie Dundee. Well, the man is handcuffed, for gosh sake. Derrick, look at her. Oh, someone needs to take that woman out. And I don't mean on a date. What's Flanagan doing now? Oh, trip Wolfie D, and his face goes right into the chair. My gosh, he's bleeding like crazy. Jamie's handcuffed over the ropes. He can't get loose, and they keep beating on him. Princess Dee, you're going to get yours one of these days. Now they got the hubcap. Oh, yeah, she shows it up over her head. Terry Golden, my gosh, they've laid both these young kids out in the middle of the ring. Wolfie D bleeding like crazy. Oh, my gosh. Hits him in the head with a hubcap. Flash Flanagan thinking it's so funny. Flanagan with that chair now. What's he going to do? Hey, has it over the... Now, Princess Dee's holding that chair. What's he doing? Flanagan, it kicks him right in the face. Are you kidding me? I've seen enough. Cut this tape.
Flash Flanagan, you know, if you was to sit here and look at me, you wouldn't think that I was much of a winner right now. Got cuts on my head and blood all over me, a near broken hand. Flash Flanagan, that seems to be the thing when I get in the ring with you. I win the matches, but it seems like I'm always the one that gets bloody and can't get back up. Well, this Christmas, Flash Flanagan, I've got one hell of a present for you. I've asked for one of my favorite matches in this whole world. A Texas death match right here in Nashville, right here in my hometown, something that I've done a number of times. And Flash Flanagan, I want to know if you can do it. It's not going to be about who gets the pinfalls, because they don't count. Texas death match means whoever cannot answer the bell. That means whoever can't get up, kind of like I've been doing. I can't get up, but I always win the matches. Flash Flanagan, I'm gonna show you once and for all, because I know everybody else knows that I'm a better man than you, but I wanna prove it to you that I'm the better wrestler, I'm the toughest wrestler, and I'm way, way tougher than you, Flash Flanagan, because you're such a cocky little son of a... Flash Flanagan, this Christmas, you're gonna get one hell of a present, and I can promise you right here in my hometown, there's gonna be blood pouring all over the place. And people, if you're coming to see a wrestling match, don't show up, because I'm beating Flash Flanagan's brains out. His blood's gonna be everywhere, and it's gonna be one merry, merry Christmas.
On Christmas night, December 25th, Music City Wrestling will present another holiday wrestling spectacular at the Nashville Fairgrounds. Don't miss Christmas Chaos. Christmas night, December 25th, only at the Nashville Fairgrounds Sports Arena.
Wolfie D, Christmas night, I get my wish. It's Texas death match. There are no rules, just one man leaves the ring, and that man's gonna be me. You see, I don't respect you, I don't like you. Matter of fact, I don't like anything about you. I told you 9 months ago when you sent me to the hospital, you was gonna pay. Come Christmas night, I'm gonna show you what hardcore is all about. You've been to ECW, you've been all around the WWF, but you see what that means to me? Nothing. Come Christmas night, I'm gonna drag you from one end of that building to the other. We may go up into the bleachers, we may go up into the balcony. It just doesn't matter. Christmas night, you're gonna find out what pain's all about. You're gonna get dealt with big time.
The match has been signed Christmas night. Rex King against Steven Dunn. Tape fist street fight match. Anything goes.
It's like this right here, Bert. You just showed it right here. You're bringing the toughest competition in the world to Music City Wrestling. But Rex, it goes beyond Music City Wrestling now. It's just between two men, me and you. Now, you don't like me, I damn sure don't like you. And Christmas night, forget about the wrestling, the plastic bags, all the crap you've been pulling. It don't make a damn anymore. It's just two guys that want to beat the hell out of each other. And I'm going to tell you something right now. I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to promise all these people right here, I'm giving everybody that Christmas present. I'm bringing yours wrapped, but there ain't going to be no bows on it, because I'm leaving you beaten, bloodied, and wriggling your tail between your legs right back to Atlanta. Christmas night, you're going down.
Back to action here at Music City Wrestling, ladies and gentlemen. In the ring, this is going to be a good one. Steven Dunn against Buff Anderson. And there they are, nose to nose, with Buff Anderson telling Steven Dunn exactly what he's going to do. And Steven says, I don't think so. 2. Oh, and a big elbow down, and Anderson goes to the mat. Unbelievable. There's a roundhouse from Steven Dunn, winding up. Oh, he decides to drop kick him halfway to Dixon. Unbelievable. Steven Dunn goes outside the ring, going to follow Andy Anderson right out to the ring. Anderson wants to be called Buff Anderson, if you will. Down hard and into the ring post. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to take this special time right now, too, as action carries out onto the floor and Steven rolls him back into the ring. I want to say a special thank you to Bonnie Baldwin and Kenny Taylor and Shaden Nag, and especially Bonnie Baldwin, who together has sold over 200 tickets, the Send a Child to Wrestling tickets, already for Christmas night. A very big thank you. We appreciate that very much, how they single-handedly have sold over 200 tickets that we are giving away to the underprivileged children and handicapped children throughout Nashville, so they too can join us for Christmas Chaos Christmas night. And I want to say a big thank you, and we sure do appreciate that. And we can't wait to see all them kids out there Christmas night, because we will give them the red carpet. Twisting that arm on Buff Anderson, and Anderson down hard with a clothesline by Steven Dunn. Steven Dunn, formerly of Simply Divine, also well done from the WWF, now competing singly, and one of the more popular wrestlers here at Music City Wrestling. Buff Anderson now taking it to Steven Dunn in the corner with some knees to the midsection. Referee warned him, let him get out of the corner. Buff Anderson from Montreal, Quebec, Canada, doesn't really listen well to the rules, doesn't really care. Now Steven Dunn's going to retaliate on Buff Anderson, and they're rolling around on the mat. It's nothing more than a fist fight here tonight. Steven Dunn and Buff Anderson right there at the ring. Dunn's asking the crowd, and they say, yeah, go for it. Anderson will be singing a little higher tonight, I think. Buff Anderson and Steven Dunn, Music City Wrestling action coming for you. The next segment, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be giving you the whole Nashville card. What an exciting night of wrestling we have, thanks to the great folks, our brand new sponsors at Check Exchange, corner Murfreesboro Road and Thompson Lane, and they're our major sponsor for Christmas Chaos, Christmas night, right there at the Nashville Fairgrounds Arena. Come on out, and I'll tell you what, it's going to be a great night of wrestling action. 8 of the best matches you've ever seen. Dangerous Doug Gilbert returns. Christmas night, also the icon Dirty Dutch Mantell coming back to Nashville, Tennessee, Christmas night. Of course, Boogie Woogie, Gary Valiant will be there, Chris Michaels, and the list goes on and on. Dunn up and over, takes Anderson, all back. Let's see here, 1, 2, 3, and he's got him, Steven Dunn, your winner.
Guess who's coming back to town, Steven Dunn? It's your old pal, Rex King. You see, I decided that on Christmas Day would be the day that I'd choose to beat your brains out in front of all these fans here at Music City. See, I heard you had a match with Billy Joe Travis. And just like the saying says, you can't send a boy to do a man's job. So I decided that since you've been trying to push this thing real quick and real fast, and you've been trying to get me in the ring, get me to sign. They've been having all kinds of matches. They've been having scaffold matches. They've been having ladder matches. Let's just throw all the rules out the window, Steve, come Christmas Day. Let's just you and me do what we know how to do. And that's like tape our fist up, wear whatever you want to wear, bring whatever you want to bring. There's not going to be nobody saying you're disqualified, because I'm going to bring everything that I want to bring. There's a lot of bad blood in my veins, Steve. Goes back 10 years. We've shared hotel rooms together. We've flown all over the world. We've ridden up and down the highway. But on Christmas Day, it's all going to come to an end. You're a tough guy. You say you're from Texas. Well, if you're such a tough guy, then you bring everything you got on Christmas Day, pal. I don't care what it is. Let's just call this match the war that settles the score. That goes 13 years back, pal. 13 years back. I can promise you one thing. When the smoke clears and the dust settles, these people here at Music City Wrestling are going to know who the real tough guy is, because I'm going to be the only one standing. You better count on it.
Jingle bells, jingle bells. You know, coming this Thursday is Christmas Day, one of my favorite days in the whole wide world. And the reason being is because Jesus was born and I got children, and children love Christmas. But this Thursday night, I got to leave my family at Christmas dinner and Christmas time and all my relatives visiting to come to the Nashville Fairgrounds. And why? Because of you, Terry Golden. Not because of nobody else, because of you. Because this is Christmas, a day I spend with my family. But you have made the bad side of me come out, boy. Bah humbug, as they would say. Because when you took it upon yourself to handcuff me to a rope and to beat up on my partner, you and Flash Flanagan 2-on-1, well, we don't take too kind to that. And if you've ever been to a hood Christmas, you'll understand what I'm talking about. So I'm going to get in my little green machine, and I'm going to go down to Nashville Fairgrounds, and I'm going to wrestle you. But no, I ain't going to wrestle you for your belt. Which the reason why is because you're too scared to put it up, but I don't blame you. I'd be scared to fight me too for a belt, and especially as ticked off as you got me. But come Thursday night, son, I don't care if there's no belt, there won't be no handcuffs, there won't be no 2-on-1, it'll be you versus me. And I make a promise to you, as sure as my name is Jamie Dundee, this Christmas is going to be a good Christmas, because I'm going to go home with your head in my stocking. And Merry Christmas, boy.
On Christmas night, December 25th, Music City Wrestling will present another holiday wrestling spectacular at the Nashville Fairgrounds. Don't miss Christmas Chaos, Christmas night, December 25th, only at the Nashville Fairgrounds Sports Arena.
Jamie Dunn let's get something straight, son. You think just because you got a fluke win on me in a tag match with my partner Flash Flanagan, it's not going to happen again. Christmas night, you go to Memphis, Tennessee, drag your sorry old daddy up here if you want to, the 55-year-old has-been laying in a nursing home down in Memphis, Tennessee, and you come up here and you come to the ring, and I'm going to teach you a lesson. A Dundee is the sorriest excuse for an athlete I've ever seen in my life. You're both 5 foot nothing, 200 nothing. You're worthless pieces of garbage. There's 2 things you will not see Christmas night. One of them is a Southern belt. The other is a Northern belt. You don't deserve a shot. You're a has-been. Your daddy's a loser. I don't care what you have to do to kiss Bert Prentice and right on his I don't care, because you're not getting a shot at either one of these belts. If you want to fight, show up Christmas night. We'll fight. Other than that, keep your sorry ass at home, too.
Fasten your seat belts, ladies and gentlemen. Here comes Christmas Chaos 1997. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, in the ring, one half of the tag team champions, the Thrillbilly, taking on newcomer Jonathan Henry. Did you see that Nashville lineup, ladies and gentlemen? Is that unbelievable? What a night of wrestling action we're going to have at the Nashville Fairgrounds Arena Christmas night, thanks to the great people at Check Exchange, one of our major sponsors here. You know they're located on the corner of Murfreesboro Road and Thompson Lane. Stop by and see Greg at Check Exchange, and they'll cash your check no matter what. I tell you what, Christmas night's shaping up to being one of the biggest nights in the history of Music City Wrestling, a Texas death match, Wolfie D and Flash Flanagan. And what about that Colorado kid put his hair on the line against Frenchy Riviera? Someone's going to leave the Nashville Fairgrounds bald Christmas night. Hillbilly there working on the arm of Jonathan Henry, takes him over. 1, count of 2, gets a 2 count on Jonathan Henry, and a nice arm drag by the Scuffling Hillbilly. Well, he used to be the Scuffling Hillbilly, now he's the Thrillbilly. He's added a little disco mania to his rapport, if you will. I tell you what, the Thrillbilly has been coming on strong as of late, and recently, along with Style and Shane Eden, upset the centerfolds to win the tag team title belts. And talking about them tag team title belts, Christmas night, Shane Eden will team with the Thrillbilly and defend those belts against a brand new team of Black and Beautiful. Try to say that 3 times, with their manager Derrick King, and they'll be there Christmas night. What an intense matchup that's going to be. Jonathan Henry there now with a handful of hair on the Thrillbilly. What a great crowd we had. This is action we filmed last Sunday afternoon at our big holiday card. Santa Claus was there, had a great crowd, and I appreciate everybody coming out Saturday afternoon. Jonathan Henry there maintaining the headlock on the Thrillbilly thanks to the use of the hair. Senior official Gene Johnson staying on top of the action. I know a lot of fans have been on Gene's case lately, but all in all, he's a tremendous referee, and I'm happy to have him here, along with Robert Briscoe and Jason Owens. Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget the box office opens at 6 o'clock Christmas night, Christmas Chaos. Also, I want to say hello to all the great fans over in Dixon, Tennessee. We're coming to Dixon at the Freeport Convention Center on Friday night, the 26th of December. Got a big 4-way dog collar match coming over to Dixon. Never been in Dixon before, and looking for a big night of action. Thrillbilly slamming Henry down to the mat, now takes him over. That was unorthodox, to say the least. The Thrillbilly hanging on to Jonathan Henry. For you fans in Dixon, you can get advanced tickets at the Freeport Convention Center. The tickets are on sale now. Stop by and see Miss Claudine and Freeport Convention Center, located at exit 172, Dixon, Tennessee. We'll be wrestling there Friday night, December 26th. The Thrillbilly in the ring against Jonathan Henry here, coming to you action from the Nashville Fairgrounds Arena. Little lonely sitting here at the table. No Paul Adams bugging me, and Michael St. John on vacation. Hillbilly backs Jonathan Henry into the corner. Referee calling for the break. Hillbilly whips him across the ring out of the break. Hillbilly coming strong with an elbow. Nobody's home. I think the Hillbilly's hurt on that one. Uppercut up by Jonathan Henry. An elbow back into the chest of Jonathan Henry. What's he going to do? Sets the Thrillbilly up here for the suplex? I don't know. I don't think he can get him over. Jonathan Henry in his rookie year here. It's going to take a lot more than that to get the Thrillbilly over. Thrillbilly, this is how you do it. Up and over. That's 270 pounds. And down hard to the mat. The Thrillbilly out of Sykeston, Missouri, ladies and gentlemen. Coming to you today on Music City Wrestling. Delivers one to the face of Jonathan Henry. There's an unorthodox lockup. Backs him into the ropes. Goes to whip him across. Hillbilly. Come off. Oh, and a clothesline down, and Hillbilly's on the mat. Goes for the count of cover. Henry gets the count of 2. Picks Thrillbilly up by the hand, full of hair. Whips him across. Hillbilly and straight in. Oh, there's the mules up. Down hard. I tell you what, you run into that, you run into something. Down hard with a big leg lock. Thrillbilly goes for the cover. Could this be it? 1, 2, 3. Your winner, the Thrillbilly. Well, you heard the challenge a little earlier on the show. Colorado Kid wants hair versus hair, what he's calling a cue ball match. I said, yes, you will put your hair on the line Christmas night.
Well, I tell you what, Colorado Kid, you want a hair match? Looks like I got a head start on you, brother. So I tell you what, Christmas night, come on down to Nashville at the fairgrounds. You going home a cue ball, and before you leave, I will paint an 8 on the back of your head. You'll be a cue ball in the front and an 8 ball in the back when I get through putting my foot through the back of your head.
Well, you know what? Colorado Kid, he's got to go home for the holidays here coming up. He's had that scruffy-looking head on top of him for many, many months now. He's going home to Mama, so we just gave him a little trim for the holidays so he goes home and he looks halfway decent. You know what, Bert Prentice? It looks to me like you could use a little trim there, too. But now, Colorado Kid, I just got a new hairdo exactly this week myself. Now he's got a hair don't. He's going to look even worse after Christmas night.
What you did, you put on a big gank out of the side of his hair. It isn't a proper haircut. And I tell you what, Frenchy, it's Christmas night, you may just go home bald.
Well, like I said just a while ago, Bert Prentice, I've already got a good head start. So if anybody wants any of Colorado Kid's hair, just call 1-800-SUPERCUTS, because after Christmas night, there's going to be a whole bunch of it to go around.
Okay, Christmas night, ladies and gentlemen, hair versus hair. Frenchy Riviera against the Colorado Kid. Unbelievable. This one's going to be exciting, ladies and gentlemen. In the ring, in the red, Styling Shane Eaton, one of the most popular wrestlers here at Music City Wrestling, taking on the very dangerous Derrick King, who is also a manager for Bad Black and Beautiful. Derrick King comes into the ring, however, as a very highly rated lightweight wrestler, and I tell you what, this is going to be an excellent matchup. Also filmed last Sunday at the Nashville Fairgrounds Arena. Shane Eaton in the ring there, and Derrick King grabs the arm, starts it off, Shane reverses. Derrick King, very dangerous inside the squared circle, very, let's say, devious, if you will. Shane Eaton, one of the most popular stars, as I said here at Music City Wrestling. The internet loves Styling Shane Eaton. In fact, I think right now he's in the leading vote getting for Rookie of the Year. It's really a dead heat between he and Nick Dinsmore. Of course, starting Christmas night, you can vote for the 1997 Rookie of the Year. You can vote from Christmas night till January 3rd right there at the Nashville Fairgrounds Arena. Whoa! Unbelievable! Did you see those hip tosses? Derrick King was in the air 7 feet. Styling Shane Eaton, who Christmas night will team with his partner, the Thrillbilly, and defend the MCW Tag Team title belts against Bad Black and Beautiful. What a match that's going to be. But the one everybody, I tell you what, there's 3 really they're talking about. Hair versus hair. Somebody's going to be bald at the Nashville Fairgrounds Christmas night. It'll either be the Colorado Kid or it'll be Frenchy Riviera. What a matchup that's going to be. No time limit, hair versus hair match. Texas death match. Rules are out the window, quite frankly. And let me tell you, these guys have had some hellacious matches in the past. But this one is going to be the granddaddy of them all. Texas death match. Wolfie D against Flash Flanagan will go till one man just simply cannot get to his feet. One man cannot answer the bell. And they've allowed us to let this match, the curfew is 2 a.m. They can go until 2 a.m. in the morning. I remember a Texas death match going to Memphis almost 4 hours one time. Tape Fist street fight match. Steven Dunn taking on Rex King. What a match that's going to be. And of course, old Terry Golden with that old bag woman, Princess Dee. He won't put up the title belt against Jamie, but Jamie said to heck with it. It's personal now. Let's just have a fight Christmas night, and that's what they're going to have at the Nashville Fairgrounds Arena. Styling Shane up on the top rope, now down, and nobody's home. And I think Shane Eaton hurt himself on that one. My gosh, he was way airborne on that one. Styling Shane Eaton. Derrick King now picking up with a handful of hair, actually 2 handfuls, I think. Backs him in, whips him across. A big elbow, and Shane thuds to the mat. Unbelievable. Derrick King, the people hate this guy so much, and he'll be in the corner of Bad, Black, and Beautiful Christmas night at the Nashville Fairgrounds Arena. Also, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget we're coming to Dixon, Tennessee, Friday night, December 26th, 8 o'clock at the Freeport Convention Center. A lot of people have been writing in about information how to bring live wrestling to your town. If you're a non-profit organization like a rescue squad, fire department, if you're needing to raise money, fax us today, 615-365-0662. Just send a fax, 615-365-0662. Get a pen and we'll say it in a minute again. Send me a fax saying we're a nonprofit organization. We'd love to have you come to our town for a fundraiser and you want to be the group to sponsor it, and one of our representatives will call you. 615-365-6602, and they'll let you know how you can bring live hot wrestling, Music City Wrestling style, to your hometown. Also, we'll be returning to Harrisburg, Illinois on Saturday night, January 3rd. A big card up there in Harrisburg at the Harrisburg High School Gym in Harrisburg, Illinois, one of our main cities here on the road. Also, we'll be coming soon to Cookeville, Tennessee. We haven't been there yet, and I'm in negotiations right now. In fact, we'll announce next week when we will be coming to Cookeville, Tennessee for big wrestling action. Shane up and over and down, and Derrick King's fighting it. He's fighting it, and there he goes. 1, 2, count of 2. Unbelievable. I'm right on Shane Eden. Derrick King, you gotta admit, he takes the fight to his opponent. May only weigh 171 pounds, but he's been in the battle the whole way. Him and Shane Eden, what an exciting matchup this has been. Rolls Shane Eden over. Now, he needs to go for the pin a little faster than that. You're not going to beat Shane Eden that way. Whoa, and Shane throws him way up, and Shane kips up. Uh-oh, I think they call this a Major League comeback. Ooh. Punch, and there he goes down. And again, Shane Eden, he's on fire, and again. My gosh, I think he riled up the youngster from Florida. Derrick King, thumb to the eye, whips him across. Shane Eden slides underneath. Oh, and a drop kick by Stow and Shane Eden, and the girls are going bananas. Picks him up for a body slam down hard. What's he going to do now? Shane climbing to the top rope. It's a moonsault up and across, and he lands it. 1, 2, 3.